I thought I had one of these.
It's so small. There you go. Oh, shit. What is that? Yeah. Gel tumor. Yep. Yeah. You got a refrigerator magnet. That's the best.
Hey, I can hear all that.
Yeah?
Yeah, you know what we'll end up having to do is we're gonna end up having to mute. Like I can mute my microphone. How does this work?
You want to hear it. You want to hear it.
Well, we don't. The people. Look, I don't want people to.
They want to hear it.
Yeah. They want to hear you talk while you're doing the intro.
Yeah, I know you got it muted.
But right now, this is just a test. But let me reiterate. Right now, it's just a test. But I did it again. Right now, this is just a test. If we do the show this way, then we gotta have it. We gotta have it muted.
I don't know what you mean by it. We'll have to have it muted.
Because I can hear everything you're saying.
That you want that?
People, I don't want to hear you while I'm playing the music for the show. I don't want to hear you talk.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Forget it! Forget it!
Fuck it! Fuck it! You're not on the show no more. Don't talk to me no more.
Do what you're gonna do. Do what you're gonna do.
I already did what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do.
There's no reason to sit there and do that.
To oof.
The amount of stuff you got for sale?
It was somebody else. I'm a number one seller now, though. You know, I'm number one rated again. I'm looking for something Hot Wheels.
It was like that when you're selling pennies too. Remember you had all stars?
I got it all back. Hey,
Yeah.
that's it? No, congratulations, son. You say congratulations.
Oh, right. Yeah,
So,
yeah,
what's up? Hey.
You're right. That's what you'd say.
What's going on? Hey. What's
Yeah, I
going
hear
on,
ya.
Popeye?
The sailor man. Boop, boop.
I put my butt in the can.
Hey, I heard you don't like spinach, Richie. How come?
No, I eat spinach.
You're the Popeye dude, eh? Popeye the Sailor Man. Poo poo. Right?
I'm probably gonna have to hook up. I'm probably gonna have to connect another monitor because every time I leave one screen for another, or one window, when I leave one window for another, it cuts off. There, how it cuts off. But then I would do that, and then now I can maneuver.
I run 2 monitors.
I have 2 now, but I have a third one. I have a third one that I can connect in here. Lord willing, I don't know. It might not work. It could work. It should work, I believe. And if it does, well, then you have 3 monitors going at the same time. And then here,
Man,
we play a video.
look, it's actually inching up to the light like it's a real person.
Like, no, it's one of them EV cars that drives by itself.
You would inch up to the light like a little bit, like trying to beat the person next to you. It's actually doing that. Look, it's inching up. That is crazy.
Make that bigger screen.
How is this safe? Even if you have full autopilot in a Tesla, you have to keep your hands on the wheel on occasion to keep it turned on because the full autopilot fails from time to time. So what happens when this fails and you're just sitting in the back seat with no control over a car that's headed for disaster? No, thank you.
Okay, magnetic hill. Turn ignition off. Select neutral. Foot off brake.
And we're rolling.
And we're going backwards. Up a hill.
That car's for a different country.
Yeah, but they're saying that it's the magnetism is pulling the car
That's just
backwards in neutral. That's what we'll do.
This one was shared by one of our Australian viewers over in the Discord server. I thought this was cool because there's a similar place in Tennessee where I grew up where you can experience this same phenomenon. There was a small bridge on a back road in my hometown growing up that you could park on in neutral and you would start rolling backwards uphill. I've always personally thought of it as a trick of the landscaping though. I personally think you're rolling downhill, but the landscape gives the appearance that you're rolling uphill.
The World Economic Forum recently came out with a suggestion that people should start sharing cars with their neighbors. Yeah, sharing a car with your neighbor.
If you can get people to share a car, you can take out, a lot of cars in the street.
My neighbor won't even let me share a garbage can, nor should they. But the World Economic Forum might have already thought about that. There might be a plan where you don't even have to ask your neighbor if you could share their car.
You can just use your neighbor's car because you have a smartphone and an app and you don't even need to know the neighbor to get into his car.
You know, no offense to that lady, but taking somebody's car without them knowing, that's called theft. Yeah. You know, it's not really sharing unless both people know that you're doing the sharing. By the way, it looks like the World Economic Forum and the big man Klaus Schwab might just be getting sued for discrimination. Now, I don't think it would work just sharing a car with your neighbor. But then again, sharing can be fun.
Is that it makes sharing easy and fun and not annoying.
I'm not so sure. It might be annoying if somebody just took your car without you knowing it. In the spirit of sharing, I just wanted to share that with all of you, Booskies. Shabadoo!
All right, it's time to go to work. make a living, and support your family. But you're going to have to miss today and take a hit and pay because your neighbor got to your car before you did. This is probably the dumbest idea that I've heard coming out of the WEF in all of 2024, and they don't ever have any good ideas.
A woman in Manchester has caught 3 Deliveroo drivers eating her food and laughing about it, and she still hasn't got a refund. Check this out. I made a £50 Deliveroo order from Almost Famous in Manchester for myself and 2 colleagues. I got a notification at 12:54 p.m. saying that they tried to deliver it and tried ringing the intercom but just left it by the entrance of the office walk. 2 minutes later I walked down there and it wasn't there. I always see drivers hanging around outside Pret round the corner, so I thought I'd look there and saw a bunch of people outside eating our burgers. I knew it was the drivers because they had our food on the table and the exact same order number on the bag. I took a picture of them and they just laughed in my face and said, well, we're still getting paid for it, and carried on eating. These are the Deliveroo drivers in question, and this is the customer's photo, and as you can see, all of their burgers are in their hands and the food is on the table. Here is the food in question. As you can see, this is a delivery bag and $6.96 on the order. Absolute cheek of these Deliveroo drivers to start eating her food and laughing in her face is genuinely wild. I've since spoken to the Deliveroo customer and she's contacted Deliveroo and the restaurant numerous times and she still hasn't received a refund, and I don't know how that's possible. She's literally got evidence.
I assume that Deliveroo is similar to Uber Eats here in the US. I stopped using Uber Eats when I ordered ice cream from the Dollar General, and when I got the bag it smelled like cigarettes. That was all it took for me to realize how disgusting the idea of some stranger transporting your food is. Hey, if you're...
So, what do you think about this style?
Yeah, that's what you do. That's what you do.
You like this? How this is set up?
Yeah, it's like that. That's a good way.
Well, I'll have to hook up another monitor. Of course, I'll have to hook up another monitor. And I'm thinking, 30 minutes a day. 30 minutes a day, weekdays, 7 to 3. But in the meantime, I'm gonna cut this broadcast short because it's not a broadcast, just testing. We're just testing, and we might start doing it then tomorrow night. But do you know how to mute on your end?
Of course.
Let me see. Let me hear it mute, or I could probably mute you. Oh, you muted it. Hold on. Okay, you muted it. You did mute it. Now, unmute it. When you muted it, could you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Because that's what we'll have to work out. We'll have to work it out. We'll have to work it out to where we, because I can't control it. So I'm going to need you to control it on your end. Other than what we used to do. Now, I would have to depend on. I used to mute you guys myself and then turn on your
Why
mics.
did you do that? Why did you do that? Now you're telling me all about that shit. Yeah. I didn't know about that when you did that.
Yeah.
When you did that. That's fucking bullshit, man.
I think I just muted you right. I learned how to mute you. I just muted you right now. I just muted you myself.
Yeah, you can do it. I can mute you on the end too. So.
Okay. But how do I do it?
You just push it. You just push it on mute. Is that what you're talking about? We're sure you know how to do it.
Are you talking now? Say something. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You had it on mute, or
I did, but maybe
you weren't saying anything.
I did, but can you hear me now? No, okay, I can mute it. I can mute it on my end. I can mute it. Hold on. All right, let me see if I unmute it. All right, you're unmuted.
This when I mute, my mute makes a noise. You hear that noise?
No.
Blink. No, you didn't hear it. That's good. And but
You see that?
yeah. Sounds popping popcorn. Only has a few kernels in there.
Well, that's it. We'll watch the recording. We'll watch the recording and see how it looks.
Read that later.
You want to kiss it? Oh.
You didn't get it.
You want to try, baby. I know you can. I know your heart, and you will figure out. You love me now.
Yeah, I think 5 point of mine.